hardest part about shading is getting those smooth gradients and bringing your drawing to life on skin. Hi, I'm Georgia. I'm here to talk about shading. The 3 different techniques I use are whip shading, stippling, and pendulum shading. The first one I'm going to show you is whip shading. So when I'm whip shading, I run my machine really slow. You can use full black or a watered down black, gray wash, whatever you want. The key to whip shading is to move really fast with your hand. So you're going to do a digging motion. So you're going to start low in the skin and lift up. So I'm going to start carefully in one spot and move outwards. And you can see the dots get further apart as I move my hand out. And I'm starting deeper in the skin and then bringing my hand out more shallow. This is going to create a gradient. When you're whip shading, it's also important to switch the direction you go so that you're not creating a row of lines. If you do a cross-hatching motion, you can build up a more consistent gradient. The next technique we're going to try is stippling. This is pretty self-explanatory. It's just doing dots over and over again individually to build up your texture. This is nice for filling in small areas or getting really small details. When I stipple, I increase the power on my machine, so it's not running as slow as when I'm whip shading, and I just slowly dot in one at a time. You have to be careful when you stipple not to drag your machine, or else it creates non-circular dots or lines. The next technique is called pendulum shading, and this is for when you need a soft edge with a darker inside, so it creates a smooth gradient with a fuzzy exterior. And it's the same motion as the whip, but it's more of an arc where I go in the skin, deeper, and then out. Pendulum swinging is all about the motion. Keep your machine high out of the skin at the beginning of the line, get deeper, and then come back out. You're creating an arc into the skin, and both ends of the line, or the row of dots, will be softer than the middle. You can see a nice soft edge with a darker center.